Hello, users of the internet, and welcome back to another video from the world's greatest YouTube account. I'm Danny Pipewrench, and I'd like to apologize for not making a video in about 4 weeks. I've had a number of prohibiting factors, but I've got an opportunity now, and I'm going to try to get back onto a regular schedule. Anyway, I figure to start to get back into it, I'll go back to a more iconic part of this account. Nothing really is iconic here yet, but I think it's understood the intention. Scratch, and more specifically avoid the lions. So I've actually started doing stuff with my second Scratch account. I had done a little bit in the past, as can be seen on older videos, but most of what I've done has been in the last 2 weeks, and I think I'm going to look into that. So there's a bunch of Avoid the Lions games, and I figure we'll go through those, starting with Avoid the Lions 8, Radiation Poisoning. And yeah, we'll get into that now. The normal character selection and all that. And as you can see, I can hit nothing and still take damage. It's not as bad as it has been in the past, but I definitely am dying. I don't know if I forget if the force field blocks. I guess I think I forget if the force field blocks the particles or not. Basically, what's happening is there's a bunch of invisible opponent entities, just little dots on the screen that cannot be seen, falling from the top, and anyway, yeah, it's like radiation poisoning. It's like the player, like ye, the player is ye, plural and formal, because I'm being respectful. Like ye, the player is being exposed to energy and dying. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I'm going to try to keep this fairly short. This one has a bunch of question marks on it. There is no hope of winning. This one's a little easier than the last one because it's the counterpart to that concept, and it follows the same logic. It's kind of the same concept, but it's doing it differently in practice. However, it does go faster. Basically, what happens, if we look closely, is that there are white dots put around the opponent entities. They are part of the existing opponents instead of being made their own. So the hitboxes are just messed up. And because of that, the game no longer waits for the opponent to hit the edge to reset the opponent, to put him back up to the top of the screen. It now waits for the opponent to reach a certain Y value, because otherwise the opponent would be touching too soon, and actually the height at which the opponent starts up in here puts the white dots over the edge, and that would prevent the opponents from ever starting. So it was actually a fairly difficult one to make work, but I think the effort was definitely worth it for this joke. It's kind of a joke game. I did get the longest time though, and the highest score, so that's good. I guess this is wrong. I did in fact win. Alright, next one. That's good. Take it, and make sure to take a look at all this stuff, by the way, because it's kind of fun. And my original account, on this one, I'm 23 DC Prez version 2, V2 here. The original one just doesn't have the V or the 2 at the end for obvious reasons. Let's see, radiation, poisoning, question marks. That means Pizza Edition is next, and this one's actually kind of good. Some of the features in this will go into Avoid the Lions 9 whenever that happens. So the first obvious thing is that there's a pizza that falls from the screen. I have yet to get it. And make sure to watch the point count closely when I pick that up. It's worth 3 points. It's special. This was made for a Scratch studio, which is a collection of projects that had been featured, meaning it was put on the front page of Scratch, and it was called the Pizza Studio. Oh, I forgot to do the iconic thing. Gotta turn the sound all the way off. Oh, I'm out of practice. Anyway, so the Pizza Studio, I got involved with the Pizza Studio, and so I decided to make a special edition pizza, Avoid the Lions 8. And I think it turned out alright. Every now and then there's a magic pizza. It's called the Power Pizza. And it comes every 1 to 2 moments, so every 90 to 180 seconds. And it, I think, gives 3 force field points and 3 lives. That's what it does, instead of just 3 points. So that's fun. I kind of recreated it's just another special entity. There's like there's the Starfish of Supreme Power, which gives, I think, 5 points, 5 lives, and 5 force field points. And then there's the Golden Apples, one which sets the lives to 10 and the force field points to 5, and I forget if it gives any actual score. And the other one just gives 10 of everything. 10 points, 10 force field points, 10 lives, regardless. And of course there are the little boost packages that fall every now and then. The +1s and the +2s and 5s, like that one right there. Depending on the color, will either give lives or force field points. Those were introduced in Avoid the Lions 7 Extended Life version, which was the point of making Avoid the Lions 7 was to basically make it easier for the game to go on for a long time, because it's fun when the game goes on for a long time. Because if anyone remembers, original Avoid the Lions is actually kind of difficult. To be fair, it wasn't very well regulated either. But Avoid the Lions 6 kind of introduced some of that, and it was still kind of difficult. Anyway, let's move on to the next game. Oh, and yeah, here it is, the Pizza Studio. It's all good. Magical creatures. This one's chaotic. So the game already had some pretty magical creatures, but I decided to take up a notch, as I write the notes and credits. Basically, this was for Scratch Camp, which I don't care about, but I originally was getting into that to rickroll everybody there. And I do that with all the popular studios. Make a project, and then press start, and yeah. Anyway, the point of all that, though, was to see if I could get projects to gain a huge amount of attention, and yeah, it does work. It worked better on my older account, but I've repeated some of the results here. Anyway, because I know I can do that, I make some legitimate games as well. And most of that's some Avoid the Lions 8 variation, in recent history at least. Anyway, there were already kind of some magical creatures, as I had been saying, but I spiced it up. This should all be stock music, so I don't think I'm getting in trouble. Originally, this bit of music... Originally, that bit of music was only about 3 seconds long, but I edited it to be longer, and it just keeps playing it for some reason. Back to eggs. Okay, that was chaotic. I don't think we heard all the music, but I don't really care. Next comes magic powers. Again, I was just messing around with Scratch Camp here, and it didn't bring me too much success. So there's some special stuff in this. I don't think the music is loud this time. Oh yeah, I forgot, yeah. We can, in fact, fly now, which isn't actually that helpful. It's better to come down here, which is better. Wait, that's redundant. Yeah, so the player starts with 15 lives and 5 force field points. Because magic powers. Oh, yeah, I missed an opportunity there. Touching magic... No, not magic lion. Rainbow lion will give the player, I think, 10 points. Or maybe it's only 1 point. I don't remember. I didn't look how many points I had before, but I've got the high score now, so I assume it was 10. Now if you get zapped by the laser, if the player is zapped by the laser, not you, if you get zapped by the laser, it's instant death. Let's use what we've learned. Let's apply our knowledge. Because we gained that knowledge, as Mr. Paratori would say. We gained that knowledge because we did some reading. That man loves reading. So let's see. Okay, we had 16. It gives 4 points? What? Does it only give 4? Or does it give... What? I don't know. We won't get zapped this time. Now let's see. Evil Knight goes across occasionally, as we all know. And now if you hit him, or if ye hit him, sorry, I keep messing up, I've been out of practice. Then it just functions as a regular opponent, losing a life and all that. Actually, this is a pretty good test bed for the idea of we can avoid the lions in which opponents come from the side as well. I missed my opportunity because a rainbow lion did all the work for me. I think we're gonna set the scores. You know. Oh, that's that. Well, anyway, yeah. What did I forget to mention? No, I think I covered everything. So that's pretty good. Magical creatures, magic powers, and that leaves Mythical World. Oh boy. I'm not even going to give any context on this one. Alright, everybody. Brace. Yep. Yeah, this is a nightmare. Quite frankly, I'm not sure if I am... Oh gosh, this is actually making me dizzy. Yeah, basically, again, so this was another Scratch Camp entry. Basically what happened is, the theme was Mythical Worlds, so I came up with this monstrosity. I have no idea if I'm picking up anything at all. I think I got the life bonus. Oh, that was an F. I'm not supposed to pick up F. It's disorienting. It's hard to tell what's going on and where. What? I thought I picked that up. Okay. Yeah, I never want to play that again. But it is actually something that one can get acclimated to. One can get used to this. Anyway, as I was saying though, what was my most viewed project? I was kind of discussing this a moment ago. Where is it? It's the pizza one. Yeah. No, it's the Play-Doh one. 337 views on Play-Doh. I want everyone watching this to find out why that's got 337 views. Now, the other thing I wanted to look into, and touch on this just a little bit, was some of these other Avoid the Lions projects, because I'm not the only one making them. I am the one making most of them. This is the one I was curious about. This one right here. Up, left, and move the character, plus space to restrict. Avoid the lines, so use the arrows to move around the screen. Try. Some of this game will glitch. Well, since the character. Okay. Well, let's get right into it. What? What the heck did I just do? Oh. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I'm used to being able to apply force fields. Oh, this game's messed up. Yeah, this doesn't work too well. Okay, that actually is kind of interesting. I think I got the high score though. Regardless, let's try normal. What does normal do? Move faster. Oh, there are fewer lines. Okay. Well, what's easy to do? What was this game? It was just kill all the Avoid the Lions? I think so. Okay. Well, now we know. Yeah, I think I make the best of Avoid the Lions projects. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the video. Make sure to take a look at everything I've talked about. I'll add the appeal here. Consider liking and subscribing. I'm not going to force that out at the front of the video, but at the back I think it's okay. And make sure to enjoy the rest of the internet. Goodbye, users of the internet. This is the world's greatest YouTube account, signing off.